Shortly after takeoff, the plane hits birds, which leads to an engine fire and severe shaking. A piece of the engine breaks off, striking the side of the plane, killing a passenger and creating a hole. The resulting pressure change causes a massive breach in the wall, sucking many passengers to their deaths. Soon, the plane crashes into the ocean and sinks to the seabed. An airlock forms at the back, saving flight attendant Ava and her two friends. Eventually, a little girl and her grandmother join them, whom Brandon brings to the safe area. Brandon takes over leadership, telling the group to stay calm and wait for rescuers. The flight attendant discovers the emergency oxygen tanks are empty. The old woman remembers a passenger with a medical oxygen tank. Brandon dives in to retrieve the tank. While exploring, he is suddenly attacked by a shark that entered through the hole. Brandon resurfaces, hands over the oxygen tank, and is then dragged back into the water by the shark. A helicopter searching for the plane finds parts, and two divers jump into search. One diver approaches the window, but is swiftly pulled down and killed by the shark. The helicopter soon runs out of fuel and leaves, but backup is on the way. Meanwhile, one of Ava's friends falls into the water while trying to check for the diver's oxygen tank. He manages to surface, laughing, but is quickly caught by the shark. The group pulls him back, but he is missing a leg. The old woman attempts to stop the bleeding, but he soon dies. With the plane starting to slide down and water rising faster, the group agrees to swim out. The little girl mentions sharks don't like bubbles. The plan is to use oxygen canisters from emergency masks to blow bubbles as a distraction and find scuba equipment. Ava volunteers and retrieves 4 diving suits and masks from the flooded baggage hold. The old woman volunteers to go without a suit, sacrificing herself. The survivors enter the water. The cockpit breaks off and falls, signaling the plane will fall soon. Old woman stays behind to wait for her lost husband. Ava's remaining friend panics and swims back to the small air pocket, but is attacked and eaten by a shark coming from the baggage hold. Ava, the little girl, and the flight attendant take the dead diver's tags to refill their lungs. Ava is blocked by a shark, but manages to swim out of the front hole just before the plane plunges into the abyss. Ava runs out of air, but is pushed to the surface by her floaties and wakes up. A helicopter rescues her. The flight attendant and the little girl have also been rescued.